Hey there, what's up everyone? So for today we'll be doing an analysis of the two classes that we have for Lineage Revolution, Kamael patch 400. So it will be the Moonlight Sentinel and the Moonlight Sentinel and the Trickster, the newest one. So I actually started this video today since we actually now have the 100% inheritance for each of them, so that we can have as much as possible, a fair comparison of both of them. So there it is, 100% inheritance. So with that being said, so let's now pull up the charts here, or the comparisons that I have prepared here before this recording started. Okay, here we go. So there we go. So as you can see there on the first part is, for the attack, it's pretty much the same whether we switch over from the Moonlight Sentinel to the Trickster. Speed is also pretty much the same, but despite that, there's actually a noticeable increase on the attack speed of the Trickster because of the shorter range. Speaking of range, oh, I didn't kill that up. Okay, let's just do that one real quick. So let's now first try to check out the actual range here with just doing some basic auto attacks. Okay, so that's pretty much the range of that one. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. So at most four squares of one unit. So okay, so there we go. So let's just add that in. That's 4. Okay, then let's now switch over to our Moonlight Sentinel and check out the range there. Okay, there we go. So let's back up a bit again. Okay, back on. Okay, there it is, noticeably. So from here we have 1, so this is the 4th one. So it's actually just a 5, so it's actually just a 1 square difference. Okay, let's go. So at most right now with the buff, I'm seeing, I think I'm seeing maybe an average of 3 hits per second here. So we'll just leave it there for now. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So moving on now to the buff. So buff CD is actually for each of the skills that they have. So for the Moonlight Sentinel, it's 40 seconds versus 30 seconds for the Trickster. Buff duration is 30 seconds to 50 seconds, so that's the buff uptime 75% of the time. That's when you'll be getting your buff for the Moonlight Sentinel. Then 50% for the Trickster. Then for the buff speed bonus, when you activate their basic buff. So buff bonus is actually 45%. I'm not sure how they come up with their math here, but well, I'm not going to add them together. So attack speed bonus is pretty much the same for both of them. Okay. Same goes for the attack speed, it's pretty much the same thing. So let's now do a comparison of their active abilities this time. So pretty much for most classes, that's pretty much their basic composition. One skill is actually for crowd controlling, then the I think I actually swapped here. So this should be the straight stun, and this should be the cone stun. Okay, let's go. Okay, so sorry about that. So for the CC of the Moonlight Sentinel, it's actually a straight stun in a straight line. So that's it. Then for the Trickster, it's actually a cone effect stun, or a wide effect stun, which is in the shape of a cone, so I call it cone stun. Then for their most highest damaging ability, namely this one, double wide shot for the Moonlight Sentinel, that's actually just a minus defense debuff. Then for the excuse me, for the Trickster, it's actually a debuff as well for attack speed and also speed, and also applies a death mark debuff. And finally for the ulti, it's actually this one here. Oh, you don't see it, so sorry about that. So that's the Moonlight Guidance. So that's actually a 15 second of actually having your attack speed just do 3 hits at once, which is also affected by their passive ulti as well. As for the Moonlight Sentinel, it's actually a frontal cone, which also has a knockdown. Okay. So also so as you can see for the ulti of the Moonlight Sentinel, it's like a channel drum attack. So it's ideal for you not to be stunned or anything like that to actually maximize the buff that you're getting for your ulti. First for the Trickster attack, just excuse me, just an instant attack, and that's it. Knockdown effect, and that's all that we got. Then for the passive now we have here so for the Moonlight Sentinel, there's only one passive that they have, which is just a basic attack damage increase. Then for the Moonlight Sentinel, it's actually a penetration increase and also a basic attack damage. Then they also have another one for those death mark targets, which is caused by their highest attack damage, which is a minus damage and crit damage versus the death mark target. Then finally, their ultimate passive is actually a 100% crit damage, 100% guaranteed crit every 9th strike or every 9th hit, plus damage, plus bonus crit damage. Okay. And finally, it's for the Trickster, it's actually a chance shield or a excuse me. Yeah, so it's a chance for a shield to trigger versus death mark target, which is actually highly limited. So it's really, I don't know, not really that great, but still highly for survivability. Okay, so there you have it. So that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it. So analysis wise, for yeah, because as you can see so far, it's actually still the Moonlight Sentinel is actually the fastest move, has the highest movement speed in the out of the two. Then not to mention that there's also a 30-second uptime for this one, or 75% uptime of the buff. So yeah. So when it comes to some pursuing or some chasing, actually Moonlight Sentinel is still the best when it comes to it. Then for the Trickster, due to the 30% or 50% uptime of the buff that they have, it's more like a burst class. Burst class. So it's actually for you to deal your abilities as quickly as possible. For Moonlight Sentinel, it's more like a sustained damage they have due to their longer range and also longer duration of their buff. Okay. Now then, PvP wise, well, for Lineage Revolution, PvP is all about the stuff that you can actually release there. So as you can see for the Trickster, which I think the Trickster is still actually the best one when it comes to PvP here, despite the one different short range, but due to the lag, it's fairly noticeable, and of course the bonus attack speed from the arbalest or crossbow weapon that they have. So yeah, I think hands down, Trickster is actually better on this one. Not to mention for their ulti, which has it's just an insta cast, so it's actually you deal the full damage immediately, whereas for this one's at 15 seconds and pray that you actually won't be stunned by your enemy for the Moonlight Sentinel. So yeah. So PvP wise, yeah, I think Trickster is actually the best here. Now then. And also looking at the number of CCs that we have. So for the Trickster, it's actually they have a better chance of actually stunning people because of the wide stun that they do. Then in addition, if they debuff that they have, it's actually speed and attack speed damage, and also almost forgot. For the Trickster or the Kamael Race, they have the excuse me, the soul charge that they have whenever they use their abilities or whenever they attack. So if you actually use if you have three soul charges and you use your ability, the stun will be much longer than for this one. For their other ability, this one here, it's actually gonna have a root or immobilize effect. So that's actually additional CC for the Moonlight Sentinel, and of course the knockdown for the ulti. So yeah, PvP wise, yeah, I think Trickster is actually the best here. Now then, so so that's pretty much our overview here of the Moonlight Sentinel. So here's what we'll be doing next. So I'll be doing we'll be doing the experience dungeon this time. Oh yeah, almost forgot. So we'll also be doing a computation of the soul shot. Yeah, soul shot damage. So yeah, let's just do that one. So soul shot that I have right now for my Moonlight Sentinel is 38,889. 8,890. So we're also going to determine which is actually more effective soul shots here. So this is before, then after experience dungeon. Okay, there we go. So we'll start with this one first. So as for the rules, so we'll have let's just check our buff here. So we pretty much have all the usual buffs here. 39, yeah, that's fine. Fan buff, since that should be enough time for actually cover both of them. Then we'll be using soul shot. Then on the experience dungeon, we'll just be camping at the middle. So we'll just also be using all our abilities except for the rare skill, since it's well, I don't know. It's actually I don't see the point of adding that one here. So there we go. Or maybe we should, or it will be the same thing. Nah, never mind. Let's just keep it like this. So that's it. So we'll just be standing at the middle, attacking anything that moves on the experience dungeon. Then whoever has the lowest duration. Oh yeah, of course, on this one here. So duration or time is the how long it will be for us to clear the dungeon. Okay, so there we go. So let's do this then. So let's now go to our experience dungeon so we can actually see some live comparison of how their damage works or their combo wise. And of course we'll be doing this at the highest damage. Okay, ready? Okay, let's do it then. Okay, enter. So we'll just be standing at the middle and let's see how long it will take for us to clear this, namely reach triple S. Full soul shots with all the abilities and buffs. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't actually use the ulti here, but never mind. So it's actually 3 minutes, that's the duration that's given to us. So how long will it take for us to actually get this to triple S? Okay, 57. Okay, halfway there. 2 minutes 19, but yeah, okay. Okay, 2 minutes in, and we're now at 100, so... Okay. 30, so this should be done shortly. 119, 120. Okay, 20 more to go. Okay, 144. 4. 1 minute 36. Okay, that's the time. So that's 1 minute 24. Oh shoot, my bad. I actually should have moved this one a bit there. So it's actually 1 minute 24. Okay, so clear time. Add that back here. So clear time is 1 minute 24. Okay. So 24. Then let's check now the soul shots. Okay, so it's now 3, 8, 5, 21. So that will make it. That's 300, 7, 369. Okay, 369 soul shots has been used then. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Wait a minute. It should be here. So 369, so... Okay, so that's 369 soul shots for the entirety of that experience dungeon. Okay, see. There we go, so that's the score so far. So let's now switch over to our Trickster and let's now see the damage of this one. Or how he'll do on the experience dungeon with the same conditions. All ulti are on, soul shots are enabled as well, and also use the ulti anytime. And let's see how it will go then. Okay, cool. Okay. Experience dungeon, then let's also make our purchase. But yeah, that's fine. It's for testing purposes. Okay, enter now. There we go. So this time I have the buff. Maybe I should repeat the other one, but never mind. Yep, there it is. 3 seconds. Or 3 minutes. Okay, looking 41% to 42. Okay. Counting. My bad about earlier for not actually showing this part on the Moonlight Sentinel, but well, we'll be able to see it right now clearly. Or maybe need to do a retake, but we'll see. minute 19. Okay. One, right? As you can see here for this one, the attack speed for me when I last checked around maybe 4 or 5 hits per 1 second. Okay, 123. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. 137. Okay. So 137, that was the time when you actually demote you at 150. So the time there is, let's see.
For the name of victory!
Actually, it was quite close if you ask me, but maybe. 1 minute 17 actually. Is that right? Let's see. Okay. Let's check that out later. It's actually 1 minute 20, so it's actually quite close. So it's actually, so pretty much the Moonlight Sentinel is actually ahead by, excuse me, yeah, by 1 second, but yeah, okay. Well, that's what we have right now. So with that being said, what else do we need to add here? So it's actually from 38521. What did that add up? So 38521, that was the soul shot that we had initially before we started the experience dungeon, which is now 38038. Okay. So with that we have, well, as you can see already, it's already pretty much a huge gap there. Anyway, so calculator here. Edit math, sorry. Okay, 38521. Actually, let's just make it 521 minus 38, 483. Ouch. So 483 soul shot has been used for that entire duration. So as you can see, the soul shot consumption is really directly proportional, or it's actually affected heavily by the attack speed increase there. So with that, it's only 123 seconds at most. Or make sure I got that correctly. Yeah, it is 123. Okay, so there you go. So at most, so as you can see, pretty much the clear time or the damage for on the experience is almost the same, even though it's just a 1 second gap. So for me, my recommendation would be, it'll depend on how many people actually, or PvE wise, it'll be depending on how many people are farming your area. So if there's a lot of people actually farming, then I recommend you actually go with the Moonlight Sentinel because of the higher buff duration or higher buff uptime that we have here. Okay. Otherwise, if you're pretty much so, I think I'll actually go with the Moonlight, with the Trickster, since, well, it's only a one square difference from the actual range of the Moonlight Sentinel that you can see here, and you can actually still kill faster. Otherwise, even though it shows, yeah, as you can see, it shows it's in a 1 second gap, but well, perhaps for one-on-one, I think it's actually Trickster's actually killing people or killing monsters faster when it comes to one versus one. So there you have it. So that's pretty much my analogy here of the Moonlight Sentinel versus the Trickster. So not sure if I'm gonna do some other classes when it comes to comparison, unless Mamamoo maybe decides to do some further changes, but we'll see. So hope you guys enjoyed this little comparison that we have for the Kamael pack. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, guys.